go to John 3:16. Let's go to John 3:16. Yeah, let's go there.
Break it down. Break it down.
Because you're an idiot. Because you're an idiot. That's why. You're an idiot. Yeah. No. Let's read verse 16.
John chapter 3 verse 16. For God so loved the world.
Hey, it feels good, huh? Feel nice. You feel warm and fuzzy inside yet? Does it feel good? Does it feel good? Okay. Hey, do you want the scripture to come out? Do you want to hear the scripture or are you going to talk? Hold that. Give me John 8:47. Give me John 8:47. Real quick. Okay, yeah. Love. Okay, very good. Read it.
John 8 verse 47. He that is of God heareth God's word.
Wait, read it again.
He that is of God heareth God's word.
One more time.
He that is of God heareth God's word.
One more time.
He that is of God heareth God's word.
You see, so now we know who's of God. I see brothers over here nice and quiet. But I see these people, they're just all over the place, man. Now go to John 3:16.
What God are you talking about?
Say it again, brother.
They don't like to hear the truth.
That's right. They don't like to hear the truth, man. Now read it.
John chapter 3 verse 16. For God so loved the world.
God so loved the world. Go ahead.
That he gave his only begotten son.
He gave his only son, Jesus the Christ.
That whosoever believeth in him.
That whosoever believes on Christ
should not perish.
Should not die. Go ahead.
But have everlasting life.
This man just said nobody should believe on Christ. He's an idiot. I told you he's an antichrist.
Because that's his name.
Good.
His name is Yahweh Shai.
For God sent not his son into the world to condemn the world.
He sent his son into the world not to condemn the world,
but that the world through him might be saved.
But that the world through him might be saved. Now jump to verse 14.
Verse 14. And as Moses lifted up the
How many times are you going to say that? How many times are you going to say that? Go teach.
And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up.
So the scripture says the same way Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, that what? That Christ must be lifted up. You understand that? Good. We got Numbers? Okay, go to Numbers 21. Okay, very good, sir. Very good. Very good. Numbers 21, let's go. Numbers chapter 21, verse 6. Good.
Numbers chapter 21.
Very good. Very good.
Verse 6. And the Lord.
They home with the kids where they belong. Good.
And the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people.
The Lord sent fiery serpents among the people. Why they act like this? What's up with England? Why they act like this?
Agent is around.
Yeah, see that? The devil's agents, the brothers and the devil's agents are around.
That's right.
Man.
And the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people. And they bit the people.
And what?
And they bit the people.
Hey, are you drunk, sister? Ma'am, are you drunk? Are you drunk? Good.
And much people of Israel died. Therefore,
and much people of who?
And much people of Israel died.
And much people of Israel died. Not much people of the other nations. Much people of Israel died. Why was Israel dying? Because they were the ones that's supposed to keep God's laws. Read.
Therefore, the people came to Moses and said.
The people came to Moses and said what?
We have sinned. We have spoken against the Lord.
Good.
And against thee.
Why you ignore me?
Pray unto the Lord that he take away the serpent from us. And Moses prayed for the people. And the Lord said unto Moses, make thee a fiery serpent.
The Lord said unto Moses, make you a fiery serpent. Make you a fiery serpent. Good.
And set it upon a pole.
And set that serpent on a pole. Do they have that over here in England, that sign? Do y'all know that's on the ambulance, right? That sign, where you see on the ambulance, the serpents with the pole, that's in the Bible. That's where they get that from, on the ambulance. They get it out the Bible. Read that part again.
And the Lord said unto Moses, make thee a fiery serpent.
Make you a fiery serpent, Moses.
And set it upon a pole.
Set that serpent on a pole, Moses.
And it shall come to pass that everyone that is bitten,
everyone that is bit by this serpent,
when he looketh upon it, shall live.
Shall live. Everyone that looks on the serpent shall live.
And Moses made a serpent of brass and put it upon a pole. And it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he had beheld the serpent of brass, he lived.
He lived. So guess what? Guess what that serpent represented? That serpent represented Jesus the Christ. That's what it did. Go back now. Go back. Shh.
You have a Hebrew name.
Shh. I'm bringing out a scripture.
You have a Hebrew name.
I'm not talking. Be quiet.
Do you have a Hebrew name?
John chapter 3 verse 14. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness.
As Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, God.
Even so must the Son of Man.
Even so, the same way. I got a question. Who did Moses lift the serpent in the wilderness to, brother? Who did he lift the serpent up to? Do you know? We just read it. Huh? I can't hear you. Who did Moses lift the serpent in the wilderness to? Who did Moses lift the serpent in the wilderness to? We just read it. Who did he lift it to? Go back to Numbers. Go back to Numbers. Read it again. Listen close.
Numbers chapter 21 verse 6. And the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people. And much people of Israel,
Much people of who?
of Israel died.
So, who was the serpent bitten? Who? Israelites.
That's right.
The Israelites. That's who's getting bitten up by the damn serpents, man. The Israelites. Now, let's go back to verse 14. John 3:14. Now, let's listen close.
John chapter 3 verse 14. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness.
Now, who did Moses lift the serpent in the wilderness to? Huh? Israel. Very good. Go ahead.
Even so.
Stop. It says, even so, meaning the same way Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness to who?
Must the Son of Man be lifted up.
He said, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up. Even so means the same way must Christ be lifted up. Back to who? Thank you. Back to the children of Israel. Christ was sent to the children of Israel. Matthew 15:24.
Bring it out.
Further with this. And we come back to John 3 too. Oh, sure, brother. Yeah, yes. I said yes. I said yes. That's why. Because I got people to teach. I got people to teach. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 15.
You don't dictate how I teach. I dictate how I teach. You can't dictate a damn thing. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 15 verse 24. But he answered and said,
Christ answered and said what?
I am not sent,
Christ said, I'm not sent.
but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
He said to the Israelites. That's what Christ said. I only came for you blacks and Hispanics, so-called. You ain't black and you ain't no damn Hispanic. You ain't Negro. You ain't British. You're the Israelites. According to God. You understand that, bro? You're God's chosen people, man. That's what we're here to tell you. You know your nationality? You know your identity? Who are you? Who are you, bro? Yeah, you. Big man, yeah, you. Who are you? What's your nationality? Look at the sign right here. Come here. Look right here. Who are you on that sign right there? Come on, bro.
We're here to teach nationality. Where are you from? What country? Okay, but your dad's side. Which one are you? Would you be... Are you West Indian? West Coast of Africa? What country? Nigeria, okay. When you go to Deuteronomy 20, because we're going to read the curses that happened to your people in the book of Deuteronomy. The Most High warned us. The Most High warned us. So we're going to read, I know about, pay attention. We're here to teach history, black history according to the Bible. Don't get involved in that, yeah? Focus. Your people in Nigeria, when you read the Bible, I know about, what tribe are you? Igbo, Yoruba, what do you know about? Yoruba. Okay, when you read the Bible, along the west coast of Africa, okay. When you read the Bible along the west coast of Africa, this happened. Look at the pictures. This happened to our people. That is documented in the Bible, and that's what we teach. Why it happened to us and how we come out of that condition. So we're going to read verse 15. Listen carefully.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. but it shall come to pass.
This is a warning Moses gave our forefathers. It will happen, future prophecy.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
So, if we did not observe to do all of the commandments that we agreed to keep,
and the statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
I'm going to ask you a question. Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? Bad thing, yeah? So the Most High said, if we do not keep his commandments, evil things will happen to our people. And we're going to read what's in the Bible, and we're going to see if it matters. This is all history. This happened. You know this happened to us. Yeah? We're going to read and see if this happened according to what the Bible says.
Bring it out!
Listen carefully.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So whatever field or city we're in, whether it's the UK, Europe, America, the Caribbean islands, we are the cursed people according to the Bible. That's what we all need to understand. Why? Because we disobeyed the commandments of God.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
So you look at all these businesses, the people on this side, the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we do not own any of these. That's a curse in the Bible when you read Deuteronomy 28.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land. Verse 22. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail for longing for them all the day long. And thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail for longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
When you look at this picture here, this is a picture in Belgium, Brussels, Europe. This is the human zoo. The human zoo. Look what they did to our kids. They were taken away. You go to a zoo today, you see animals. They treated us as the animals. Look, take a good look. All of you look. This is the human zoo. Read 32 again.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
So this is one of the curses the Most High put on us for our disobedience. You understand? So this is Bible prophecy. Bible prophecy. Captain told you, the women are back at home looking after the children. They're at home looking after the kids. That's their job. And there shall be no might in thine hand. We had no strength in our hand to get our kids back. Read verse 4.
Verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
Listen, if you don't like, whoever doesn't like what we're teaching, walk down the street. Walk down the street. If you don't like what we're teaching, go that way or go that way.
Verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
So you see that, bro? The Most High said we will have sons and daughters, we will not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. They shall go into captivity. Bible prophecy. It happened. 1619, the Negroes along the west coast of Africa in 1452, in the Americas, South America, they were taken into slavery and shipped across to Europe.
Verse 27. Thou shalt become an... Verse 30. Thou shalt be betrothed a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house. Verse 30. Thou shalt be betrothed a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
Bible prophecy. That happened to our women in slavery. Our women were raped. Our women were raped. Back up. Back up. Back up. Read that down back.
Thou shalt be betrothed a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
Bible prophecy. Listen carefully. Brothers, I want you brothers to listen. Pay attention. Focus. Brothers, focus. The Bible says we would have a wife and another man would lie with her. When did that happen to us?
Thou shalt be betrothed a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
So my question to you is, when did that happen in history? That's it, slavery. Bible prophecy. We're reading about the transatlantic slave trade here. Pay attention, this is your history.
You are lying about it. You are lying. Why do you lie? Why do you lie?
Verse 37.
Where are the women?
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
So we've now become an astonishment. An astonishment. All nations look at us amazed at how we are as a people.
Hey, I want y'all brothers and sisters to notice something. I want y'all to notice something, man. If we was in a white neighborhood with around a bunch of white people around, and you stand in front of white people making all this noise, these Edomites, what would they do to you? They would rear you up and put you behave on the damn tree. That's how she knows it's her kingdom. That's how she can come in front of us, in front of a bunch of strong men, and run her damn mouth. Because it's her kingdom. I want y'all to look at that thing. They know it's her. They know it's their kingdom. Come on, bro.
All praises, all praises. We're going to continue with the word. Stay focused. The devil will flee.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
And what you're seeing today is Bible prophecy take place. We become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword amongst all nations.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So these curses we're going to read in Deuteronomy 28, they're upon us for a sign. I know you've got a question, bro. I'm going to answer your question next, yeah?
And for a wonder.
So they're a sign. We read these curses, we look at how we live today as a people, then we can identify with them. Like a sign, Virgin Media. We know that's a Virgin Media store. We buy internet and phones. We know Marks and Spencer's. We go for food and clothes. All these are signs. The curses are the same for us. We read these curses and we know this applies to our people. Do you understand, bro? This is our history we're reading.
And upon thy seed forever. Thy seed forever.
Upon what?
Thy seed forever.
So this is a curse. The Most High said these curses that were written 3,000 years ago are going to be upon our seed, our children's 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 children forever. So it doesn't matter whether it's 100 years ago, 1,000 years down the line, we're going to be able to know this is Bible history, this is black history. The Bible is not an international book. This book is stolen property.
That's right. That's right.
Stolen property. This was given to what? Get Psalms 147 again. This book was only given to one nation of people. That's what you all need to understand. They took us in chains. They divided us like this brother here said. We got divided into Baptist, Methodist, Seventh-day, wherever your slave master was, you became. You understand? And they fed us false doctrines, like this devil right here. This is not in the Bible. Where's this in the Bible? Show me this image. We're going to get into that. Now listen to this. First of all, I'm going to prove to you the Bible is not an international book. Not from my words, from what God says.
Psalms chapter 147 verse 9. Listen up. He showed his word unto Jacob.
The Most High showed his word unto Jacob. Who's Jacob?
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
So the laws were given to Israel, and the penalties for breaking the laws were given unto the people. And these sign and they're scattered across the four corners of the earth. Our people in every nation. You read Genesis 49, this is what it gives you. But we are scattered and dispersed into all countries across the globe. Listen up, this is the key part. Listen to this.
He has not dealt so with any nation.
Read that again and read it loud so everyone can hear that this is not an international book.
He has not dealt so with any nation.
So the Most High said he has not given this Bible to any other nation other than these people on this sign.
That's right.
The Bible is stolen property. It's a black history book.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
As for his judgments, they have not known them. Get the slopes. Read that.
He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He has not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgment, they have not known them.
No other nation has been through this. Get down. No other nation has been through this. You tell me any other nation, like Captain was bringing up, that was hung from trees, burnt alive, had their young women raped, the babies raped, the men raped. You understand? Burnt, face, you name it. You can think of all the things. No other nation has been through that. We're going to read what the Bible says.
Yea, all Israel has transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us.
So all Israel broke God's laws. And because we broke God's laws,
therefore the curse is poured upon us.
Now we have the curse on us. You blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians, you need to understand you're under a curse, according to the Bible. I know it's tough to take. It hurts you to hear that. But the Bible says we are under a curse.
That's right. And the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned against him.
Because we sinned against our God, now the curses we read about in Deuteronomy 28 are on us. Because we sinned against our God.
Verse 12, and he has confirmed his word, which he spake against us.
This was written 3,000 years ago. Over 3,000 years ago. It came to pass 400 years ago. The Most High confirmed his word. We didn't believe him. We thought this ain't gonna happen to us. We were on top of the world back then. We ruled, we owned everything. We didn't believe it would happen. But read that.
And he confirmed his word. He confirmed his words. He confirmed his words.
The Most High confirmed his words. We didn't believe it. Our people are rebellious, hard-headed, stiff-necked people. We didn't believe this was going to happen to us. But God's word will always stand, and that's what we're here teaching.
Isaiah chapter 46 verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning.
What did the Most High do?
Declaring the end from the beginning.
What did God do? Listen carefully.
Declaring the end from the beginning.
That's right.
And from ancient times, the things that which are not yet done.
So before God said, let there be light, he already planned the destruction of this earth. You understand? Let me finish the scripture and I'll answer your question.
Saying, my counsel shall stand.
Saying what?
My counsel shall stand.
What did God say?
My counsel shall stand.
God's counsel will always stand.
And I will do all my pleasure. All my pleasure.
This was a very harsh punishment. But the Most High said he will do what he says.
Daniel chapter 9 verse 12. And he has confirmed his words, which he had spake against us and against our judges that judged us.
So the Most High confirmed his word. He said 3,000 years ago we were going to go into slavery on cargo slave ships, have iron on our neck. It came to pass 400 years ago. Scattered around the world. We were scattered in every nation. The harsh punishment.
By bringing upon us a great evil.
What did the Most High bring on us?
A great evil.
What did the Most High bring upon the blacks, the Hispanics and Native American Indians?
A great evil.
For under the whole heaven of all the nations on the earth
have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem.
Jerusalem's the people. No other nation has had this evil put on them. No other nation has had this level of evil put on them. Why? Because we broke the laws of God. The East Indians, Japanese, the Arabs. No other nation has been through what we've been through. Read history. Go to the library. Read encyclopedias. Google it. You will not find any other nation. Why? Because God confirmed his words.
Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord have spoken against you, O children of Israel.
So you blacks and you Hispanics and Native American Indians, hear the word that God is spoken against you.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Right. This is one family. That's what you all need to understand. This is one family. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Zebulun, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Issachar, Naphtali, and all the others that are scattered along the west coast of Africa, from Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, all our people in Australia, Japan, China, that have been scattered through the transatlantic slave trade. When you look here, the ships went everywhere. The ships went everywhere, everywhere, every nation. That was a curse. What's your question?
Yeah. See on the map, yeah? It's got on the map it's got American blacks, Haitians, South Americans, etc. So apart from the west coast of Africa, everyone else, what are they?
We're gonna, this is just an indication based on Genesis 49, Deuteronomy 33.
On the west coast, what tribe are they?
They'll be scattered. A lot of them are from the tribe of Judah. When you get an ancient map, next time will come out. The ancient map, this part of the west coast of Africa was actually called the Kingdom of Judah. Don't worry, man. Listen, focus. Focus. This is class. Focus. When you look at an ancient map before the Europeans came, this whole land here along the west coast of Africa was called the Kingdom of Judah. You understand? Because the tribe of Judah, a lot of them fled from Israel to Egypt down into the west coast of Africa. You understand? So we're going to read the curse. Listen to this. We went throughout the whole of, we're everywhere.
Those are highlights, isn't it? So I'm saying the rest, what are they?
What's
Like
East
East Africa, South.
Our people, we went everywhere. We went everywhere. You understand?
Like the diagram, what like? Yeah. The bits are not on the line.
Yeah.
They're like in South Africa, deep South Africa. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like Ethiopian. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to read about that. Read that. Okay, read the curse.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth,
From Australia to China to Japan,
even unto the other.
west coast of Africa, Americas, Caribbean islands, we went everywhere.
And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. And there thou shalt serve other gods.
We will serve other gods.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Wood and stone. What are the two biggest religions on this earth today? Who knows? The two biggest religions, who can answer? What's the two biggest religions on this earth today? Islam and what else? Exactly. So Islam is what? The stone, which they bow to. Christianity is what? The cross. Bible prophecy. Bible prophecy. Listen, read that again. Listen carefully. Cobblestone. Mecca. Cobblestone, they go around the stone 6 times, they bow, kiss it. Cobblestone and Christianity, the cross. Bible prophecy.
And there thou shalt serve, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth even unto the other.
Because we broke the laws, the curse fell on us. What's your nationality, sister?
Caribbean.
Yeah. What island do you think? So according to, okay, it goes by what your dad is. Your dad's dad. Okay. According to the Bible, you are from the tribe of Benjamin. Have you ever been taught that before? Okay, well today you're hearing it, so listen carefully. This is true. But like I said, the Bible is not an international book. This is stolen property. Right, get the colour of Christ, because the brother here, come. You've been patient, come. What's your question?
How do you know whether Jesus Christ is black or white?
The brother wants to know the colour of Christ. Is he a Caucasian man, or is he a so-called black man? That's your question, yeah? Okay, because we grew up being taught this, yeah?
Bring it up!
So we're gonna now reveal what Christ is, but before we go there, let's read something else. So pay attention, because some of you may still think this is Christ. We went to school, this is what they gave us. You go to church, they give us this. You go to your mum's house, your grandma's house, your family house, this is there. Let's see if this matches up with what's in the Bible.
The book of Colossians chapter 2 verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
So this is the warning that was given to us. Beware, all of you. This book is written to the Israelites. The Most High told you, when you go into captivity, beware you do not get spoiled through philosophies and vain deceits. This has destroyed our people. 400 years plus, this has been a hindrance to our people. Right, we're going to explain Christ. Let me answer this brother's question and I'll come to you.
My bus come, yeah?
Just wait, please.
Okay.
You ain't going to hear this anywhere else.
No, my bus is going to be
Where are you going from
now.
here?
I'm just going around the corner.
To do what?
I need to go home and come back down.
To do what?
I can't
To
say
shop, to
that.
buy.
No, I finished
Sis,
work
this
now.
is the
Don't-
word.
What do you mean shop vibe?
No, this is the word.
My
Listen
house
to
is
the
not a shop. I'm going home.
You're going home.
Yeah, but
Just
I need to
give
come back
it
home.
5 to 10 minutes.
All
You'll-
right.
you'll give 5 to 10 minutes. Right, we're going to read about Christ. What colour was Christ? What's your question, sis? Okay.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Oh, listen up, bro. We're answering your question. Listen. We're answering your question. Listen.
The revelation of Jesus Christ,
This is the revealing of Jesus Christ.
which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
So this is Revelation chapter 1. It reveals, if you read from top downwards, it reveals what Christ looks like. So we're going to jump down to get to the point, just verse 13.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
This is John. He has a vision. He sees the 7 candlesticks. I need someone to the 7 candlesticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the middle, he saw one like to the Son of Man. One like to the Son of Man.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So Christ had a long garment on, down to his foot. Yeah?
And girts about the paps with a golden girdle.
Golden girdle, which is a belt.
Verse 14. His head and...
Wait, before we do that, I want all of you to look at these two. We're going to play process of elimination. Now, let's see what description the Bible matches. This or this. Yeah? So, let's see who's smart and who's not. Now we're going to find out who's playing games.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So, my question to you, Brush, your question you asked. Which one of these 2 images has white, woolly hair? Which one of these images has white, coloured hair and woolly in texture?
Now,
Okay, what colour is his hair? Black. It's a black hair. What colour is his hair?
White.
Okay, so this one has white hair. Yeah? Are you paying attention?
Yeah, I'm paying.
Okay.
his head and his hairs were white like wool.
So which one of these has cotton hair wool? Wool like hair like cotton wool. So this one. So which one this so far matches which one we read in the Bible? Which one matches? This one or this one? This one. Yeah. It's not. It's easy, bro. It's not difficult. You all agree? Anyone disagree? If anyone disagrees, say so. Okay. So strike one on this.
As white as snow.
Fully white, fully grey. The image of Christ. Fully grey hair. Like you know when you get a black man who's old and his hair goes really white?
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So Christ had eyes like a flame of fire. Who knows what that means? Who knows what that means? He ain't high food. Christ did not smoke weed. Let's get that straight. I know. But his eyes were as a flame of fire. Why? We're going to explain now. The Bible explains everything.
Genesis chapter 49 verse 12.
Moses saw Christ in the book of Genesis. This is what he said. This is what he said.
His eyes shall be red with wine.
His what?
His eyes shall be red with wine.
So you all know when a black man drinks, you know, the eyes go red. When you drink wine, good wine, you know the whites of our eyes go red. That's what it means. His eyes shall be a flame of fire. Bro, pay attention. This is your question. We're describing Christ to you. Yeah? So he said his eyes will be red with wine. Now, which one of these two has red wine? Red eyes. Sis, which one? That one. Which one? So that's strike two on this. This is looking suspicious. This image is looking very suspect. You understand?
And his Revelation chapter 1 verse 15. And his feet.
I can see pretty much your feet. I can see your feet. Since I can see a bit of your feet. I can see the brother's feet there. I know your feet matches your arms, your face, your stomach, I'm guessing. your whole body's the same color. Correct? Correct? Correct, sis? And his feet.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
What color's brass? Brass. Brass. B-R-A-S-S. Who's got 1 penny? Who's got a penny in their pocket? Yeah, who's got a penny? I want someone to bring out a penny. Let's go get into this. Because this has been...
There you go.
Right. This is brass.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they were burned in a furnace.
So, my question to all of you, if you put this 1p in the oven or fire, and you take it out, what colour is it going to be?
Brown. Brown.
What level of brown?
Brown.
Very dark brown, nearly black. Nearly black. So according to the Bible, Christ's skin, he was darker than pretty much any one of us out here.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So, whose penny is this? Thank you. So, here, which one have we read about? This image or that image? That one.
What's the name of that brother?
That one. Sis? You see, you get it? So who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? That's not Christ, is it? When you do your research on this man, his name's Caesar Borgia. He was actually a man that actually walked. When you read, he was the son of Pope Alexander, the Sixth of Rome. Leonardo da Vinci, during the Renaissance period, painted this as the new face of Christ. When they came into power, they said, we can't have that. No, no, no. We need to paint a new one.
John chapter 8 verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
See, Christ said that. You will know the truth, and now you know this is the image, your mind will be free. You no longer have to bow to this image. You understand? You get that? You get that? You'll get that. Bro, I'm answering your question. Wake up. Pay attention. You understand? So you know which one is Christ? That one. That's it. That's Christ. So whenever you see this image, you know this is a lie. This is the truth. You understand?
2,000 years ago,
what's your question?
It's not even our language. This ain't even my language. Hebrew.
This is our language. This is our language. You're right. This is not our language.
We need to learn our language back and go back to that Hebrew.
We do not have our own language. We can't. Listen. Get Isaiah.
J is not in the Hebrew.
Listen.
So Jesus Christ is not your real name.
Listen to this.
Isaiah chapter 28 verse 11. For with stammering lips and another language will he speak to this people. He will speak to his people. Most High said, I will speak to my people in another language. Why? Because we were sent in slavery to different nations. Our people in Japan, the slave ships went to Japan, they speak Japanese. So the Bible is translated in Japanese. Our people in Germany, they can't speak English, German. You understand? Our people in Haiti, they speak Creole, French. You understand? Wherever we went, the Most High made sure there was a translation.
But what has this book has done? It's given us hope, just hope alone.
This is our salvation.
Action.
This is our salvation. Bro, we need to keep the one kind of scripture we can have.
But the name is also part of the salvation. Action that enacts the 5th chapter. I can't bury the hope. I've got too much hope.
So we've got, I hope all of you got flyers. You know, you can check us out on YouTube. We've got a website on online classes. We've got 3 online classes per day, 7 days per week. You can learn 24/7. You can learn. We've got so many media platforms which you can log on to learn. Keep the flyer. Don't lose the flyer. We're going to end on 2 scriptures.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
So we're wrapping up what we've been teaching today. This is the summary of everything. Fear God, number 1,
and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
This is our purpose. You understand? understand. So we're going to wrap up in Matthew 26. That was the summary of the whole Bible. 1, fear God. 2, keep his commandments. That's our purpose.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.